What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about the first time my niece moved in and then my brother started abusing me with my niece. Alright, but it's been a long time. I'm sorry for that. And I just been chilling and I'm back in school. Feel me? 7th grade, big 7th grade. But anyways, if it ain't 5-star, it ain't worth your time. Alright, let's get into the video, bro. Alright, so it was years ago, so I'm not really gonna remember really what everything happened. But basically, I guess my sister and my niece needed a place to live. At that time, my niece was about 12 to 13 years old. And when she moved in, everything started to turn left for me, you feel me? So she was very bad. I'm talking about very bad. She would do anything. Her parents won't care, really. And when she moved in, she was cool with me at first, but since I was 10 to 9 years old at the time, I was very corny, cringy, and I really didn't care about what I did, really, because I was a kid at the time. Who cares? I'm a kid, of course. I'm not gonna be immature. Wait, what? Anyways, so basically, I guess she didn't like how I was being corny, so she started talking about me all that. And at the time, I didn't know how to maintain my hair, so I was casually losing a lot of hair, and I was practically balding, you feel me? Practically balding. I was balding, bro. I had no edges, not even a lot of hair. So when I made her mad at the time, she used to beat on me. And my brother, before she moved in, he wasn't like that. Just like, he was calm. It was my brother, you feel me? He used to make videos with me, play games with me till she moved in, feel me? So from my point of view, I feel like he was trying to show off in front of other people. So he did the same thing to me. And then my parents, my sister, my big sister, she's 30 something. She didn't do anything about it. Instead of yelled at them, they didn't get any type of bad treatment or nothing. They'll get what they wanted. And I was just crying all the time. Every time I was bringing out my feelings to everybody, because I used to bawl out, cry. And they just didn't care. They would laugh, all that. At the time, that was very sad. But I feel like if I was in a situation now, I wouldn't really care. Because I'm like, man, I'm growing up now. So for me, it's not gonna really hurt me. It's not gonna really affect my life, my personality, because I know what they doing was wrong. But I also know that I still have, even if I go through obstacles, I will still have to do something to get out the block. If I was there right now, I would probably start taking care of my hair, making sure it was all good, you feel me? But even though they did all that to me, I still miss my niece. I want her to come over back one day. But my dad, they don't really want her to come back over since the things they did to me. And the reason why they moved out, which I know I can't give out all that information. So that's what I'm not going to be saying in this video. Maybe in a future video, I don't know. But sometimes we got along, only sometimes, because I used to try to act tough all the time when I knew I wasn't who I was, and they didn't care. But only time she will be nice to me if I play like a Fortnite game with her. If I say no, she will basically, she will blackmail me, because we both did a lot of bad things that I was forced to do, and sometimes I wasn't forced because I wanted to be cool like them, which includes smoking vapes and getting accused of a lot of things. Like this one time I was at my other big sister house. She had like an apartment at the time. And we used to sneak out, all that. And sometimes I just didn't want to do it, so I stayed at the house. But I'll get on that part later, because that's not a part of this story I'm going to tell y'all. So we used to sneak out to abandoned school, break things, and I know it's illegal. There's a B, my bad. Hold up, but I know it's illegal, and I know it was wrong to doing that, but I was a kid. They really didn't know what to do in that situation. And about when they moved in, we started sneaking out. If we got any type of money, we would sneak out the house, and we would basically go to the store, buy snacks, come back, and when they asked where our money was, we said we ripped it up. I know that sounds very stupid now that I'm older. And for people who don't know how old I am, I'm 12 right now. It's been a few years from that. I said big B right there. God. Okay. So I was accused. Well, the moral of the story, I was accused. But the moral of the story was, if you're being accused and bullied and beaten on, and you have went through a lot of things, just please speak up to somebody. And if they don't really do anything, speak up with somebody you really trust, somebody outside of the family you live in, and they will help. I'm pretty sure they will. So before you leave this video, subscribe, hit that bell, turn the notifications so you next time that I post, and I'll see y'all in the next video.